Jesus is condemned to death. And so it begins. Jesus is condemned to death by Pontius Pilate. And in so doing, we begin to identify the villains of our salvation story. You may or may not have thought of this before, but identifying villains in this story is a very conflicting thing for us to do. It's easy to do, but it is also a bit odd. Now, what can I possibly mean by that? Well, I want to begin these meditations on the Stations of the Cross, and indeed on Jesus' death, by reflecting upon the deep irony of a story that we, almost in the same breath, reject and rejoice over. This is an event that pulls us so strongly in two different directions. We give thanks that Jesus sacrificed everything for us, but we villainize the people who brought about his demise. Judas, Pontius Pilate, the Jewish council, the soldiers. The list goes on and on. We can't help ourselves, can we? We must have our villains. This is no bad place to begin, though. The difficult place of wondering, is our Lord's death something to be sad and angry about? Or is our Lord's death something to give thanks for and rejoice over? Well, the answer is yes. It is both. The unjust death of the one who redeems everything through death is something to lament and give thanks for. It is something to be angry about and rejoice over. And so that is where we begin. In the deep ironies that Jesus' life and death plunge us, and try as we might to resolve those ironies, those paradoxes, we should instead live with them and into them, with both the hero and the villains.